Hey guys, it's Becca Kirko here. Ran out of space on my phone, so I'm on my computer now. So I want to share with you one of my spiral days. So I had one recently, and I felt like I needed to kind of recap the day and write it down and send it over to my coach so he could help me figure out what the heck was going on. So this was on September 30th, so only 15 days ago, and it feels like a lifetime ago. But so I want to share with you what happened that day. So I started out. Sometimes personal growth freaking sucks. Today, I had the worst day in a long time. Nothing huge and bad happened that would normally set me off. Here's how my day went. I woke up later than I had planned, but I had plenty of time to get ready and start my day. Had breakfast, got ready, got dressed, fed my daughter and my husband, helped Haley get ready for school, put her brand new sparkly shoes that she got yesterday from her cousin in Kentucky. Helped her put those on. She was so happy. So was Brian, and so was I. It was a good morning. 8:45. Then it was just me. I didn't know where to start my day. I had one of those off days where I didn't know which way was forward. I wanted to center myself. I wanted to go take a quick and fast bike ride. I wanted to read. I wanted to write. So I logged on to Facebook, commented, liked, and posted on my wall. I got a message from my coach, a meme saying, "Say full coverage one more time," from that guy from Pulp Fiction, Say full coverage one more time. Made me laugh, and I responded, haha, right? Then he told me to be powerful today. I kind of looked at it, and I wanted to say, yes, I'm going to. But I was working on how I was talking to myself. So I responded with, I am powerful. Hit send, and I felt that is a lie. He said, hell yeah, you are. That's when the first thought of doubt popped into my head. I was on the verge of tears at that point for no reason. I just felt guilty. I went outside on my deck and decided to call clients. I made one call with an answer and asked if she was interested in a quote. The answer was, no, not right now. And that was that. Done calling. I finalized some details with Operation 23-0, and that was that. I was in a conversation through another BNIer who wanted to know how to set up her Facebook page better and wanted more info on what I spoke about the day before at our meeting. I tried to help her the best I could, but then I suggested, why don't we do it Google Hangout? She said she'd check into it and let me know later. That was that. Another farmer's agent sent me a message wanting to know if I could help him out with setting up his WUFU form. I said, I'd love to help, but I got 4 appointments. You know who you are. I want to say I'm sorry. I didn't have any appointments. I just knew I had to focus. He said, cool, maybe this evening. I said, yep. And we agreed that we'd contact each other later. That was that. By this time, it was 10:43. I went back into my room, and a fellow BNIer posted about a townhome he had just sold and has been working so hard to do. But I noticed his post could use some work, so I sent him a few suggestions. Instead of send them my way, what's a better way to say that? You mean a better ask? Yeah, ask. Call to action. Oh, gotcha. Have any suggestions? I'm thinking hard, but I'm scattered. Yeah. Do you have a link? What problem do they have? Of course they want to sell, but why do they want to sell? Looking to downsize, looking to upsize? Pick one and be specific. Everything that happens in vagueness stays in vagueness. He replied, laugh out loud, you're too good. If you were for hire, I'd have you manage my social media. I said, I am for hire as an insurance agent, but really, I just know your potential and I want you to use it. He gave me a thumbs up and said, thanks for everything. I replied, absolutely. A couple minutes later, he sent back, you're an inspiration to everyone in the group. that's for sure. And I said, thank you. Got a thumbs up, and I started to cry. Tears again. More this time. More of a why cry. Why do they see me inspiring? I'm a nobody. I can't run my business worth shit. I haven't gotten anything done today. I still have so much more to do. I should call, I should write, I should make a video, I should go to meet new business partners. Ah! And then I have to find this and find that. Ugh! I needed to chill. So I went and took a soaking bath just to calm down. It was super warm. When I got out, I just wanted to sleep. But I knew that wasn't going to be effective at all. So I got dressed again and I went on a 10-minute fast, work my frustrations out, dry my hair, and cool off bike ride. It was about 55 degrees out that day. I got home, dried the rest of my hair, put my face on, and started my day. Then I decided I needed to create a video. So I went into my room and I started to figure out ways to set up my phone. Crap on my dresser piled up a foot high was getting in the shop, so I had to move it. Half of it got pushed straight to the floor, the other half on the bed. Then my space wasn't big enough, so I had to move the crap that had been piling up in the corner over to the other side of the room. All of a sudden, my room was a disaster, but I ignored it and it moved on. I put my blinders on. I recorded about 20 takes of a video and deleted them all. It wasn't working. My husband stopped home at that time, and we caught up on the day and what we had planned. He also gave me a heads up that we're almost out of money, completely out of money. We need to be able to help more people so we can make some more money. Okay, no more spending unless absolutely necessary, all right? That wasn't going to fix the problem. Then I decided to change directions on the video and recorded another 20 takes on a new topic. Finally, some questions I had with our state commissioner of insurance on concerns about the video, and realized my message I was trying to get across was not okay, so I re-recorded. Finished another 4 takes and uploaded one to YouTube, did some editing, saved, and created a post. None of the edits stuck, but I wasn't to go back and mess with it, so I ignored it. By this time, it was about 1 o'clock. Oofda, where did the day go? I haven't gotten anything done, no policies sold, no families helped, no connections made, no appointments set up with Infero partners, nothing. Then I decided to mess around with my Wufoo forms for a brief minute to make a new, super simple form. I created an ad with the video that I just made, but it wouldn't boost. YouTube. Shoot. I can't boost a post with a YouTube video. I don't have time to load the video straight to Facebook. I have other things to do. By this time, I was feeling extremely defeated. I was getting frustrated because I had to keep re-recording. I hadn't sold anything. I had a client contact me saying they needed to drop the umbrella and raise their deductible to save some money. Then I realized I forgot to cancel another policy. Crap. French toast. Other words. What do I do now? I figured that out and finalized the details. Got it taken care of. Then I got an email, a text, and a message from another leader in the area. I had to order my products, my Melaleuca products. Hey, your order is due today. If you don't order, your backup pack will be ordered for you. Get the things you actually want, not what you have on reserve, and earn your points. Crap! I'll take care of that later. We don't have money anyway. My husband asked if I was going to my dad's Toastmasters open house that night. Are you kidding me? I completely forgot. I didn't plan on it. I didn't put it on my calendar like I said I would. By this time it was 3. My husband came home and I went to escape and get my daughter from school. While I was waiting, the director, who wants me to come in for insurance educations for a teacher, passed me, and I brought the form listing all of our options, just in case I saw her. I handed it to her and explained she and the principal can look it over and get back to me. She was pleased. That was that. Haley was so happy to see me, and I was happy to see her. We drove home, and she saw my bike out and asked me to go for a bike ride. I knew I had some work to do, so I asked Brian to instead. She was happy either way, as long as she got to go for a bike ride. They got some snacks together, and off they went to the park. I went into my room to make some calls. I needed to pump me up, so I googled Grant Cardone motivation. I clicked on a short 3-minute video, and an ad popped up. This guy talked about how he used to be in a trailer with $47 to his name, and how he changed his life to have a house in Beverly Hills and a house on the Hollywood Hills. I put that on, curled up with a pillow, and drifted off to sleep. 5:30. I hear Haley's wheels coming down the street, and I pop up and realize the time and freak out. I went out and greeted them like nothing just happened. I didn't just sleep for 2 hours. Brian cooked dinner, and then he said, "It's almost 6. Are you going to your dad's thing?" Shit! I forgot about it again. No, it's too late. Sorry, Dad. He called at 6:12 and said, "Come when you can. It goes until 8. I lied and said I had an appointment at 6:30, and I'd try. He sounded so happy that I was going to come. Instead, after dinner, I sat in my room and cried and cried. Then I got determined, and then I cried. Then I got determined, and then I gave up and just cried. Haley and Brian were down playing Mario Kart on the Wii. Meanwhile, I should have been working. Then I got a reminder that I just sent a check in for a meal prep day. I had signed up for weeks ago. Crap! Damn it! I forgot about that too! Damn it all! We have no money to do that. I'll take care of it later. Seven o'clock rolls around and I send a text to my dad saying, "I can leave now, but is it worth it? It'll take me 30 minutes to get there. I'm sorry I didn't make it work out right." He replied, "Nah, you can actually come any night. Wait for a night you can experience the whole thing." That was that. And at 7:30, like he knows what's going on, my coach texted me. "How are things going this week? Just had you and Brian on my mind." What the hell, Jonathan? How do you know? How can you sense these things? I'm giving no proof that I'm doing this. I said, "All right. Brian has been so supportive to keep my mind right, even though I have my doubts. Lots of stuff I've been ignoring and avoiding and retreating from." That was that. Then it was time for Haley to go to bed. She was beyond tired and didn't want to stop having fun, so she had a meltdown. I held her while she cried and screamed and cried some more. And finally she calmed down and we read a book that she got from the library. I went into her room while she changed, brushed her teeth, and Brian was sorting through all the papers that I had tossed onto the floor. I apologized and he said, "It's fine. We need to clean the room anyway. This is us too." In that mess, he had found a book that I needed to bring into Haley's room. She hasn't seen it in months. She was so excited to see it that she asked me to read it to her. Of course I did. It was called The One, the Only, Magnificent Me. After that, I went and ran another bath to chill. I cried, and I cried, because of the book and the message. Why can't I be okay with who I am? Why can't I keep my word on anything? Why can't I follow through with anything I do? Here's where the moment of awareness started. Oofda. The change is starting. Brian went out to the garage to decompress for the night. He had a beer, smoked a cigar, and sent me a sweet text saying that he loved me. I cried and cried even more. How can he love me? He doesn't know what this day looked like. Yuck. My friend Amanda texted me and asked me how I was doing and how my job was going. I opened up to her, I came clean to her and said I was having a shitty day, a pitiful day. No one thing, just one of those days where I can't seem to get my mind right. She told me not to worry and to let it out. Sometimes you need that and it's okay. So I thanked her and I cried my eyes out. After I calmed down, I went out to let Brian know that I was headed for bed. I didn't let on that I'd been crying all day, but I let him know I had a moment of awareness. That I'm a master of things put or offer. What I meant by that is I realized that no matter if it's the dishes, laundries, call, marketing, calling family, cleaning my car, picking up the house, anything, I put it off. Then I have a bad day, I clear my mind, and I move forward. But all the stuff is still there, and it piles up again until I break down and we start the cycle all over again. He came in and went to bed. He held me so tight and held both of my hands. I was in and out of the verge of tears, but tried to relax with my deep down to the belly breaths. He normally falls asleep within 5 minutes of laying down, but he kept holding me tighter and pulling me in closer, and I thanked him for making me feel safe. But then he said, "Relax. You seem so stressed. You seem so tense. Talk to me." Ah! Waterfalls. Just waterfalls started again. I told him that I suck. He tried to reassure me and ask me, and I asked him not to. I said, I need this. I need one of those ugly parts of personal growth to come through. I suck. I have so much on my mind that I can't move forward. I got rid of one of the big things that was blocking me about a month ago, but I'm not continuing to make it better. He said, okay. I told him, but it's not okay. It's not okay. I need to realize that. It's not okay to not bring income for our family. It's not okay to keep pushing things off. I have so much on my mind. I need to get it on paper and start finishing things. I don't ever finish anything I start. Never. He tried to help me. He tried to reassure me and say, yes, you do. I asked for specifics. We didn't come up with much. One of the big things was licensing and going career with my company. Although that was a joke. I kind of cheated, slid in. It's not cheating. But I submitted a U4 application, so I only had to do 30 policies instead of 40. My last 2 clients are no longer my clients already. They couldn't pay. That's not how I want to run my business. So he said, I get it now. I asked if tomorrow, if I could pick up one of those big, huge presentation pads so I could just write down everything that's on my mind and start tackling the issues. Start finishing what I've started. So I did. First thing in the morning, that's what I did. I ran out, got that presentation pad and markers, and off I went. I also mentioned the book Straight Line Leadership. I didn't realize it until yesterday, but I had convinced myself that I had read the whole book. But I haven't. I kept getting hung up on chapter 5 and 6. How ironic, huh? Chapter 6. Stop stopping versus stopping. Wow. Then he helped me open up. He helped me realize what was going on. He helped me feel safe during it all. He told me he was proud of me and that it's okay. I'm learning. I told him it's not okay. I need to change. And I broke down again. I told him this is the wrong time to go through this growth change. We can't afford to make me so broken. But hey, I'll be better once I face this. And he said, you sure will be. Then I went out to write this. That was my huge day of awareness of what I was doing. A whole day of putting things off. It just added more stress to my day. I don't have depression and anxiety or procrastination. That's what's causing me stress. Thanks for sharing. I'll have more tomorrow.